Hello everyone, my name is Chu. I'm going to give the persuasive speech here today. Before I start the topic, I'd like to ask you a question. When you think of for the 4th of July and New Year, what's the first thing in your mind? Probably most of people will think about the celebration and the fireworks. It is true. Fireworks is American tradition. It is fun to shoot the fireworks. But do you think about the dangers of the fireworks? Do you know how many people were injured by the fireworks this year? So the purpose of my speech today is to persuade people not to shoot the fireworks in the cities. Why? Because fireworks can cause the environment pollution, it can cause the health problem, it can cause the fire on properties. I'm qualified to deliver this speech because when I was working in the hospital, I saw so many people were injured by the fireworks, and I've done a lot of research on these topics. First, I'm going to talk about fireworks can cause the environment pollution. The reaction and the unburned product from the fireworks can cause the air pollution. According to the International Atomic Energy Agency, they hit the fireworks called firework-related activities. She said the basic component of the firework is gunpowder. It contains 75% of the potassium nitrate, 15% of charcoal, and 10% of sulfur. They also add the metal salt in the firework to make it colorful after the explosion. After the combustion of the firework, all these chemical components are released to the air. They deposit to the soil, the water, and the plant. We breathe in this air, we drink the water, and eat the plant. According to the U.S. Environment Protection Agency, they analyzed the water in Oklahoma Lake in 2004, 2005, and 2006. They say within the 14 hours after the firework display, the mercury level in the lake grew up to 1,000 times more than normal. And it took 20 to 80 days for them to return to normal. It is really fun to shoot the firework. But do you think about the chairs after you shoot the firework? Do you know how many chairs you leave behind after you shoot the firework? Do you ever pick up the chairs after you shoot the firework? According to the U.S. Fire Administration, American people used 280 million pounds of the firework in 2007. That is a really big number and a lot of chairs left behind. Firework also can cause the health problems. It will cause the respiratory problems. It will cause the burn injuries. It will cause the hearing loss. According to the National Campaign for Firework Safety, they say the particle in the air from the firework can cause the throat and chest congestions. If you already have cold, asthma, and allergy, it will make your symptoms worse. Fireworks cause thousands of people injured each year. Most of them are children. Burn out the common form of the injuries. According to the U.S. Fire Administration, they say from 1991 to 2003, there are 7,000 to 30,000 people were injured by the fireworks. And the pediatric journal also say from 1990 to 2003, there are 85,000 people, children were injured by the fireworks. Fireworks also can cause the hearing loss. You probably already have this experience. After the firework explodes, your hair is raining. According to the Kentucky Education and Workforce Development Cabinet, they say if the noise goes up to 85 decibels, it will cause the hearing loss. And fireworks can cause 140 decibels. Fireworks also can cause the fire on properties. It will burn down the house, the boat, and the vehicles. During the 4th of July and New Year, a lot of people go out of the town. If somebody shoots the firework on their roof or in the backyard, it's going to cause serious damage without being detected. According to the National Fire Administration, they say in 2006, there are 32,000 report fire because of the firework, and 1,700 fire is the house on fire, and 600 is the vehicle on fire, and 30,000 is the fire outside the house. They caused 6 people dead and 34 million dollars damage on the properties. In conclusion, the purpose of my speech today is to persuade people not to shoot the fireworks in the cities. I already talked about the fireworks can cause the environment pollution, it can cause the health problems, and can cause the fire on properties. Once again, I'm qualified to deliver this speech because when I was working in the hospital, I saw so many people were injured by the fireworks. And I've done a lot of research on these topics. I think it's really important to let people know the firework is really dangerous when they shoot it in the cities. I hope after you all listen to my speech, you all know the dangers of the fireworks. And when next time when you try to shoot the firework and see people shooting the firework, please stop it. And New Year is less than 2 months away. If you want to shoot the firework, you think about the fun of the firework, please think about the dangers of the firework first. One moment of this fun probably will cause serious damage to you, your family, and your neighbors. And please stop shooting the firework in the cities. This is my speech. Thank you for listening.